Yo, what is up guys? We are here the morning I'm supposed to be posting this video because I wasn't able to do it last night, so we're gonna do it now real quick because we do need to get into this. Last round, we lost the roll and we are facing Bystial Fiendsmith. So not too used to Fiendsmith. I don't know exactly what their interaction line looks like. I know they have a bunch of hand traps, and I know they have like the Lacrima summon trap card thing, the rank 6 stuff like that. Yeah, so we do go second. I think we opened Imperm, Perulia, Shrine, like I think it's like Teus Squad, Teus Dragoons or something. It was a good hand, and so unfortunately the Perulia doesn't play with the Fiendsmith deck too well. I don't think I get very many draws here. I think I actually only get one. Oh, I see a Prince Shrine, Teus. Is that Prince Shrine, Teus Emperor, I think? Maybe it's even Squad. I can't really tell. Well, this is the hand we got today. And yeah, so he's just going. So one cool thing is after this game, we did talk over how I'm supposed to interact with the Fiendsmith cards. So I'm better prepared for the future now. And I would say by this round, this was the most, I was even going into this feeling the most comfortable. I was the most nervous versus this guy because he's one of the better players at our shop. But I was definitely feeling comfortable. I don't know. It was just I had enough rounds in with the deck at this point to where I just felt better about interactions. Yeah, so that was Squad Prince Shrine, I believe. Yeah, so he sets up High King Caesar. Then he gets Magnuma on field. I'm a little worried at this point. Not so much worried, just I guess I for this first game I have no idea what his end board is supposed to look like, and so him actually only ending on this was not that crazy. But talking over afterwards, he said like this is a legit hand. So I think I did get one draw. Yeah, from the Magnemite. One draw from the Magnemite. And was that Diva? Is that the card that drew me? Potentially so. So then I drew Perulia for turn. Now my main actions here were really just Prince and Shrine. And so we decided to just shotgun we shotgun the Perulia. I forgot about that. I used the Perulia on my turn just because I know he has the Bystials in hand, and since I saw him at Baldrake, I'm assuming his Juicing as well. So I'm thinking, oh, at the very worst, I can get 2 recovery draws as he tries to stay alive. So now I have the Imperm for the High King Caesar, and at this point I'm thinking, all right, now I just need to play through his back row and his Bystials and whatever hand traps he has. So even at this point, I feel fairly comfortable. Even with the High King Caesar, Prince still does a great job of dealing with that card. So I think we have a pretty good matchup into this board in general. So he has the branded invoked. Is that what it's called? Branded regain. Branded regain. Oh man, regain. That's a crazy card, man. The amount of recursion that thing offers is wild. Monster reborn and draw every single turn, and it basically keeps like your monsters infinite, like you're just looping resources. But yeah, so we start with normal Prince. He doesn't do anything. He potentially, I think he could have Lacrimud, sent the trap, and oh no, that wouldn't work either because I learned the trap does like on special. Yeah, he had nothing for this. He had nothing for the Prince normal. And yeah, so he sent Dragoon to add Dragoon to add Megalo. Megalo put serious work in this game. When you're playing through these soft hand traps and you're just trying to put as many bodies on board, Megalo's your man. As well as being able to channel these interactions. Now I do want to know one thing, guys. Please let me know if this is okay. This is legal. Squad Chainlink 1, Dragoons Chainlink 2, Megalo Chainlink 3. Just let me know if I'm able to order these however I like. I think I am, but I'm not positive. It'd be weird if I wasn't, but yeah. So he changed Ghost Ogre into Megalo. Honestly, that's probably one of the better better targets for Ogre. You could say Triana's not a bad Ogre target either. Although it doesn't have to be equipped to the monster to resolve, so I don't actually know if Triana's a good Ogre target. But hitting the Megalo's not bad, honestly. That's probably one of the better ones. So I'm debating what I want to grab off my goons here. I'm thinking I want to grab Moulin just so I can get the water out of my deck. I did that. I had that thought a couple times. That is such a bad thought. Do not do that. Don't put a brick in your hand knowing you're not going to use it. Just so you don't hopefully draw it later. That's crazy. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Eventually I get to the point where I'm like, okay, let's add infantry here. Really, because I didn't think there was a better target to add yet. And so I figured, yeah, let's just get a pop from the pike. And I believe at the time I was probably thinking about hitting the branded regain was probably my target. But then he chains Baldrake to the effective pike. And so I get the draw, and then I get to add from the search. I discarded infantry for the pike, so I get the gun, and I'm thinking, okay, this might have been the wrong time to summon this, because I'm just gonna pop it right away. So he gets his branded regain effect to recycle darks and draw because I destroyed it, or because he summoned it, something like that. Maybe he wanted to dig for a hand trap. Pretty funny. Because he has another one. So yeah, so we get rid of his other interruption now with the infantry, which that definitely seemed like a weird play. And now we're going for the Triana. And at this point, now I'm starting to try to threaten rank 4 plays. Because at this point, once I have a Toad on board, I'm probably just safe here. So, and we have perfect board set up for a rank 4 play, as well as having perfect setup for a shrine right afterwards, because we have the Prince on field. So this is when he's starting to get the trap card ready. So when I special a monster, he can banish that from grave and then sends Desiree from his extract to the grave, and then when Desiree hits the grave, you can target I think it's like either just a monster or a special summon monster I control and send to the graveyard. So I do the rank 4 play. I basically force out the Desiree, and yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that because I still have a lot of extension here. So we shrine for the Prince here. Now, what is nice is that while, yes, we want our Deep Sea King to resolve, we have just general, once again, follow-up in the sense that we have guns in hand. So the cool thing to notice about this game is that every card continuously replaces itself, and every card basically turns into two bodies. So yeah, on summon, he chains Mourner. I get Dragoons from my Prince, tributing it, and now I can still just activate Deep Sea King.
As soon as he touches board, it's continuous flies.
Oh, he's doing a ruling for someone else. So now I can instantly activate Deep Sea King, discard the gun. I don't care if it's negated. You know, he negated with Mourner. The gun's still gonna get me back to. Is it Squaw here? No, yeah, it should be Pike, because I have Diva in my hand, and I think this is probably the moment where I'm actually thinking about how is Diva hitting the field. And then once I commit to the rank 4, I knew that I have an infantry line to get the extra normal summon for the Diva. So he negates it with Imperm, but we still get the Dragoon Send, which is nice. I need to make sure I didn't do a legal play. I hope I did not try to resolve Prince twice. We'll see if I did that, but I may have tried to do that. So maybe I didn't. So here we're having, yeah. What are we grabbing, dude? What are we grabbing? Squad. So yeah, this search is literally this. I rather grab some card that offers combo or further extension later than grab whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, he thought they'll grab a brick. Yeah, so continuing on here, sorry. He thought it's too early, man. It's like 6 a.m. So he has no more interactions for me. He lets my coral go through, and so I get the infantry. I get the extra normal for Diva, and then this is where I'm stuck, and this is basically where I would say it went downhill. Which had nothing to do with him and everything to do with I did not know what to do here. And this is another issue that I do have, where, I can break a board. I can break a board for sure, but I have a tough time breaking a board and then either building my own or actually killing them. So here, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew that there were two lines available. I either squad into Poseidra, or I potentially, or just any monster really, or whatever, into like a Zealantis play. This was the first time where Zealantis potentially came up, and Zealantis was the wrong play. Wrong play. So we'll play this out first, and then we'll go back and I'll show you what I think what I should have done. So yeah, we're checking his grave for any more interactions. I'm thinking, yeah, he's got a lot of monsters on board. His Lacrima's there, you know, his Abelion, his Magnamut. I'm thinking, oh wow, we're actually going to Zealantis for the first time. It's gonna be clean. It's gonna be great. Yeah, not really, not really. So what we can. So that's probably a big tell too that I should have seen is looking at my extra deck. I should have noticed that Porpoise was still in there. So I have that available to me. Now Porpoise isn't the strongest. I only have one pike in my graveyard, but so I don't have a rank 4 play, and maybe that's why I didn't like that, because I only have one pike. Oh yeah, he gets the High King Caesar back because it's a water. How goofy is that? What is that about? Not cool, man. So yeah, that's all we do. It's not the best. That's not how you want to end it. And I have Lacia, but we all know Lacia does not matter. You know, he just she does nothing without an infantry, which is probably one of those annoying parts about her. Is she really just does nothing, unless you can like line up the extra cards. There are no 1 cards in the water deck outside of Prince and Diva. Every card needs another card. So, I'm recycling with the Triana. I knew that I have a Toad. I have a Toad in my extra. And without no Bahamut's and all the Toads, so I put a Bahamut back. I put a Deep Sea King back, and I missed the other one I put back. It doesn't matter. So that's how we end. We have an Imperm. We're thinking, you know, Imperm, Lacia survival, we're fine, maybe. But then he has Regained, which is huge, and he has a Druze Worm. So he's just gonna play away from here, and I really have nothing. So now he's just, you know, recycling cards, drawing, and so he's thinking here on if I think he's thinking if he should go for like the link to Fiendsmith Fusion, or if he's thinking about something else. Worried about or if he's thinking about going Chaos Angel, and so I do Shrine Pitch Squad first, hoping to draw, you know, once again, just draw a random hand trap, which, you know, which I think I did actually. I think I drew Ash. So that's the first time I actually drew hand trap. And so he normals Lacrima, uses effect to dump. And I have no idea. And so I Ash it. No idea if it's going to do anything or not. But it's, you know, while that was incorrect for sure, we talked about it afterwards. He said there was nothing else to hit anyways. So it's whatever. So he ends up just going into a Chaos Angel, banishing the Lacia probably. Oh, targeting the back row. Yes. Yeah, so we chained Imperm, which was nice because we turned off his talents. Oh, we Drew Swarmed my Lacia. Not cool, man. Not cool. So yeah. And then he eventually attacks, or oh no, he just using Gravers, a Gravers effect to like send the link monsters attached to. Yeah, he just OTKs me. So that was unfortunate. Now, all right, guys. So getting into how I should have played this out. I'm just gonna. So we have, you know, our 1 attack position king, and then with 3 defensive mode monsters. We know his non-engine isn't doing anything anymore because he's not using this set card for anything. And sure, maybe we get hit with a blowout later on, but so with our board state being basically it's Coral Anemone, summoning infantry from grave, and then infantry lets us normal the diva, and then diva would happen, and we can summon our third and final squad from our deck. We have one in our grave and we have one in our hand. So now from here, you can use squad effect. You can discard your squad in hand. So now all these guys get a level bonus to level 7. Next, we can overlay these guys into Yugioh, and then into Poseidra. And then we can use Poseidra detaching infantry and squad, doesn't really matter who else you discard, to send, let's see here. So I'm thinking, so my thought was you either send the second, my first thought was you send the second pike so you can go for a Porpoise level 4 play, but now I'm seeing that Diva's level 7, so there's no level 6 access here, so I think you still have to send the Minstrel off the Poseidra, and then you can use the infantry to pop the Magnemite, and then you can spin back the other 3 monsters to the hand. So all these guys would go away just like that. And so now you take your Poseidra and you take your Coral. You can make King here, and then Poseidra effect Engrave. Discard the Imperm to summon back Minstrel, Squad, and Shrine. And so now we can synchro into a Chenny, and then we can synchro here into a Porpoise to summon back the Pike. It is summoned in defense mode though. So then, and then our last play is probably just this. Does this get us there? So let's see, let's check out the banished. It looks like there's only 2 banished cards. There's only 2 banished cards here. So the Chenny would be 32 plus 5 is 37 plus 25 from the Porpoise. So what, that's 50, 63, 79. Oh, why is it 79? Oh man, how do I kill this guy? I don't know how to do it. Guys, let me know if you see a line. Like maybe because the king isn't just better. Because the king's 24, Lacey's 26. You're only getting 800 attack points from the king, where you get 1,000 out of these two. That is a toughie, guys. I do not know what to do about that. Triana shuffling back anything wouldn't accomplish anything. Yeah, maybe I'm out of it. Maybe there isn't a line here to actually win this. Oh man, it's because when I first was watching this over, I completely forgot that Diva was not a level 2 anymore, and that makes all the difference because Diva being level 2, I was thinking you send the second Pike, and then you can summon, and then off your Poseidra, you can just summon, a level 3 of some sort, a level 1 and another level 3, and then you can basically use 3 monsters to make a level 6. You make Porpoise, summon both Pikes back, and then you can go like into Bahamut Toad finally, and you can link off your Bahamut. And I had it. I freaking had it, man. Oh man, that's so brutal. So yeah, unfortunate. It was a good game nonetheless, but yeah, we couldn't solve this one. So now that long game is over, let's get into game 2 here. So, game 2. I open a host of water cards and cross out. So I'm feeling like a madman. Double Teus, Minstrel, Diva, cross out. So maybe this was a little, a little shotgunny, but I felt like he didn't drop anything in the draw phase, and I figured this does deal with 2 hand traps because I hit one and then I cross out the other. And at that point, he kind of knew it's just over, you know. I think that was what call by, tracked, and engraver or something. Ball Drake. Yeah, he scoops it right up. Scoops it right up. And just like that, game 2. Oh, that was fun. Now, into game 3. Game 3, I opened triple Dragoons. Oh man, what was that? Was that I'm sorry. Let's look back again. I think that was double Taze, triple Dragoons. Am I insane? Oh no, it was Prince. It was Prince, Taze, triple Dragoons. So that's a great hand to open. And he starts to track, which it's fine for us. Would have been a nice Perulia, because he has to normal in this case. Not sure why. Maybe he just wanted to get Lackman in rotation over the little Fiendsmith guy, the little fiend that like discards itself and then summons back or whatever. Or if discarded summons itself. So he's just doing the same stuff he did before, and I'm like, this is all right. This is game 3 of the last round of the day. Like, I can win this right now. All I have to do is just. Honestly, at this point, just watching him play this out, I'm thinking, wow, this is not too scary. And then I see pass, and I'm like, are you serious? And I drew droplet for turn. It was awesome. So I'm thinking that is your pass. Now later we go. I mean, once you see what the back row is. And I think 1 or 2 of the cards in his hand, it makes more sense on, that his hand isn't actually bad in any sense of the word. 1, I mean, he has High King Caesar, which that card should be doing a lot more than this match than it really got to. I mean, obviously, that's going to be our droplet target. So, that doesn't feel too good for him. Both games, stopping that I'm sure was a big deal because it stops monsters that activate to summon, which is what a lot of our deck does. Yeah, so we just shotgun the Prince again, and so we sent squad to add shrine, and then because we have 3 Dragoons in there, so it didn't need to be adding Dragoons. He mourners the pike, which is fair. I mean, how does someone hand trap this deck really? And so I'm thinking of what I want to send for drop. I do chain the droplet, and I'm thinking about what I want to send. I do end up. There was a reason I think I wanted to keep the pike on field. I think I potentially didn't care about it getting negated, and I cared more about like the targeting protection for Deep Sea King or something of that sense. But I decided that no, we want to get gun to hand. That's like the last missing piece I have, because then Dragoons can grab Megalo for us, and now we just have all of that gas as well, and the High King Caesar's negated. And then Prince stays on board, so it's a card we can use for Shrine later. So yeah, it just that was just a better play. So now we have Megalo, we go Megalo, and then we get the Pike right back, which is cool too. So yeah, assuming we summon Pike here, I think we do. Yeah, so Megalo, let's see, yeah, Guns can summon back Pike. Megalo adds Triana. Dragoons probably searches infantry, or is it search Prince? We haven't used Prince's recursion effect yet. I'm not sure why we're searching Prince, but we do. So now we have, now we just go for a Megalo to attack twice play, which is also still a pretty relevant effect, be able to attack twice with Megalo. Now we have our first initial rank 4 threat, but he does stop us here with the D barrier. So D barrier is a little bit of a scary card. And once again I'm thinking, oh man, thank God I played Zealantis. That card's finally gonna come up. And maybe let me guys know if there was a play last game actually for Zealantis. Listen, if Zealantis gives me the OTK, I'll play it. But at this moment, Zealantis is cut. It doesn't do anything. And when it does, like, it only counts if it did something if I win afterwards. If I play Zealantis, I clear their board and I lose. It never did anything. So yeah, we get the Deep Sea King play here, and I know that I have to deal with the trap engrave and I have to somehow OTK this man through whatchamacallit, synchros. Through synchros and links alone. But that's the other cool thing about this deck is that with the Porpoise, being locked out of XYZs, Porpoise still offers so much because now we just get all these bodies back, and even though we can't, use them to like rank up, like all the link climbing availabilities here, as well as any like potential synchro plays we want to make. So yeah, we're feeling pretty good. So we use Coral Summon back Shift so we can make Ashcan, because Ashcan's also a super strong card. Now, in my comments, we've been talking a little bit about the White Aura Whale. That's another fish target that is potentially strong. I just don't know how it applies to every deck. Where I feel like Ashcan's like on summon target banished, very Little Knight-esque. Is like, I feel like that's just generally like I feel like that's gonna be like a 6 out of 10 good against every single deck. Like 6 or 7 out of 10 good. Even against like Malice, you can hit like their Splash Mage or something, like an Axis Cut, I don't know. But White Aura Whale seems like it may have matches where it's better than against and it's worse against. I'm not sure. Like it's Ryzeal's the main weird one where I don't know how you're doing that. There's no way there's some of their monsters in attack mode. So I don't think the whale's popping off there. Oh well, I don't mean to distract you guys. So we're link climbing into King here, so he can't target my Megalo and my Ashcan. So he can't hit it with the trap. And I'm threatening lethal right here because I have Megalo attacking twice. So this is threatening lethal, and then so on summon he uses the trap to send Desiree to hit King. It's the only card he can target, and it doesn't get his float effect because he sends it, so that's not cool, but whatever. So now we still have Triana. We also have Teus. I don't even know what we use the Teus for. Let's see. And I think we just make Alacia with the Teus. With the Teus and the Pike. Yes, we search Squad. There's really nothing better to search. Although Dragoons will search as Diva, which that's a pretty important card to be searching right now. So here we laughed about how much my deck did so many times during this match. It was just so funny because there is a lot of interactions here, and there is a lot of plays that the ceiling's super high. Now, my hand was kind of nutty, I guess, opening 3 Dragoons. Some people may look at 3 Dragoons as a brick, which probably it is most of the time, but this was a perfect scenario for that. So, yeah, we use Triana to summon back Infantry. Infantry lets us normal the Diva, and then Diva summons a Shrine. And now we can use Ashcan and Diva to make Chinning, which the reason I wanted to do that was because I wanted to hit the Bystials. Because I'm thinking, I don't think he has any more floating effects other than the Bystials. And then I didn't know what this one was. This one completely confused me, but it didn't matter. So we go Megalo into the Engraver, Megalo again for 29, Shrine attack direct, and then he attempts to summon the Bystial to defend it. But he probably knows too, but it's smart for him just to do it anyways. You don't want to just like concede. But yeah, so he summons the Bystial, and on resolution, I'm able to deactivate Chenning, banish the Bystial, continue attacking with the Shrine, and then clear the game out with Chenning. So yeah, big cool game like that. I was very excited. That was blood, sweat, and pressure pumping kind of game. But yeah, so I had a lot of fun with this list. I do need to rush and get out of here because I gotta go to work. So we gotta do that. I still have to edit this thing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope I didn't like overhype this match too much. I still thought it was pretty cool. I mean, this is a match you can go back and just see like just countless plays being made, and also maybe energy's a little low. I just woke up and tired, haven't eaten yet. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Can't wait to get into these. Tomorrow I will be doing recording testing matches against pure Ryzeal. Maybe like Bystial Ryzeal, maybe some form of it, but we will be doing that. So that is exciting. Stay tuned for that. Until then, peace. Yo, again, real quick. Here's the line. All right, here we go. Coral, summon Infantry. Infantry, normal Diva. Diva, special Squad. Squad, discard, make all level 7, overlay, Yugioh into Poseidra, pitch infantry, pitch diva, send, oh, forgot one more token. Can you move this back? Okay, this is regained. That is regained. So we send, and then we send pike, infantry, pop the regained. This is High King Caesar. This is High King Caesar. Or no, wait a minute. Yeah, that is High King Caesar. We're spinning it back, and we're leaving the Magnamut on field. Magnamut is what, 2,500. Now we can link off these two for Lacia, Poseidra, discard to summon, and summon. Now we can synchro for 6, summon back our 2 pikes, and now can go Kraken, pop the Magnamut. So where's my little calculator? Since I can't do quick math. So they're at AK. We Kraken affect them. So that's what I get for doing that. So he takes 1250, and then we have 19 from Kraken, 16 from Lacia, 2K from Coral, 2K from Porpoise. Lethal, baby. The other line I thought was you summon back these 2 here, and then maybe you go and then you activate Triana, and you put like a Bahamut back. I don't know what else you put back. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. You basically just put back Bahamut, so you can make one, and then finally after our 3rd attempt, land a toad in 1 turn, which would be kind of cool, and then go here into king. And what does this get you? So we have what, 24 from king, and in this instance you would have to pop the Magnamut if you weren't going to pop up a Kraken, and then 16, and then 22 from Toad, and then this also gets you lethal with an Omni Negate. So maybe this is the line. This is the line. Yeah. So who would have thought? There was a way. And coolest part about this way, your opponent's turn, Toad effect, grab the infantry back to hand, and now your Lacia actually does something. So even if we didn't kill him, this also offers just the biggest board state as well from it to crash through. Plus 2 follow-up for here. And we could Triana like recycled some actual good cards. So yeah, there's your line. All right. Peace.